Hi, I'm Dr. Tuepenz.
I'm Gaplord.
And we are
the Juice Crew Villains.
Without the
You feel me?
I never say the hoe. I got that Tony Satchery oregano. Fuck is a money problem. Speaking on flavor, bitches call me Baskin Robbins. Barbecue with the sauce. I got a fucking season cabinet in my house. You might call that your closet. Man, I'm dripping, plumbers can't fix my water faucet. You should proceed with caution. Hit you with the bat, man, if you think of robbing. Nigga, I'm dental flossing. Only picking up the phone when the money calling. If it ain't money calling, you can't even speak to me. Chat with my assistant. Cause money talks and the bullshit walks. And y'all niggas go the distance. I sit back reminiscing about the times when I was broke, now that's non-existent. Y'all niggas inconsistent. I got prison boys gifted and I'm persistent. Bank account never insufficient. Married to the money, hoe can't get no commitment. Bitch, I'm ballin', check my statistics.
Is it fat shaming or are you ashamed of being fat? That is the question. So, Dr. Tuepenz, how do you feel about it?
I got a few notes and a lot of interesting points that we want to talk about here today and I want to cover. First, I want to talk about the benefits that people get from this. What people get from this, when you start talking about fat shaming and people say, oh, you're fat shaming me. And yeah, it could be rude because, it's not really your business. But at the same time, people think it's beneficial to use the term fat shaming because it makes people feel sorry for them. Some people feel sorry for you and they give you stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like attention. And it gives you a false sense of appreciation, but when you go back home, there you are. Another point I want to talk about is the disadvantages. The disadvantages of people giving you stuff because they think that someone's fat shaming you is making you be stuck into that I would say what could we say that I don't even want to call you fat, but health situation. This is the biggest problem with it. The health. It's not healthy. It's physical limitations. You can't get up and jump and move. You can't play with your kids like you used to. You can't.
Come on, Dad. Let's go on the water slide.
I can't fit. I'm afraid I'll get stuck. I'll just go in the lazy river.
But, Dad...
No, son. This is the life I've chosen.
When your day is long.
You can't go out there and, throw the football with your son. You can't run around with your dog. Can't really walk around the house. Can't get up and down from the couch. That's limitations. You don't want to be limited. So the solution is do you, but beware of the consequences. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so how do you, by fat, you feel like it's disrespectful to call someone fat? Because if that's what that person is,
we gotta bring
if
it
they're
back.
If they're overweight and someone's saying that they're overweight or fat, is that being disrespectful or just acknowledging what you actually see? Is that
it's not? It's honestly it's not, but it can be taken as such. People do take it as such. It's a word. It's a word that's been used to tear people down over the years. So when people hear it, it's automatically termed as something negative. Unless you're talking about like in the early, mid-90s, you're talking about that's fat. That's a good thing. Being fat was a good thing at one point.
But it's fat. P-H-A-T.
Pretty hot and tempting. I'm just saying, though, fat. When you say something.
P-H-A-T. Pretty hot and tempting. I'm stunned by your fatness. James, you're lucky man to have such a fat-ass fiancée, man. She fine.
So if you say something to somebody, oh, she fat. What? I'm fat? What do you mean I'm fat? You can call somebody fat, you can cause them to lose their mind. They go crazy.
See, being fat though, back in the the old 17th century, that was probably a good, that showed wealth. Being, if you fatten up, that's like, oh, that's a boss.
Right.
They eating. So
even in other countries too, it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
They fatten a person and more like, oh, you eat, you fat.
Okay, so you think so that's basically just how someone feels when you say that it can be, but like if it's scientifically or whatever is defined, if it applies, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's like, that's a play on words now, but
it's a play on words, and at the end of the day, man, you gotta feel comfortable with who you are. You know, if that's what you are, if you don't like being called fat, then maybe you should change it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying like, oh, it's just easy. You're going to snap your fingers and you're going to not be fat. It's a process. I don't have to deal with that. So, you know, I can't really speak on what that process looks like and what it takes to do it. But I've seen people do it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Everyone press stop on the floor right here. You can do it!
I've seen a few people do it, you know what I'm saying? And they just got to the process and stayed consistent with it, and they got their weight up off and they living a healthier lifestyle because of it.
So when we say that fat shaming, or you're just ashamed of being fat,
a lot of people are, yes.
So you feel like a lot of people are
very ashamed of being fat. Yeah, I mean, it make you ashamed. Other people are being tricked to thinking they should be ashamed of it. If it's just like, if that's you and that's the true you and you happy with it, run off, go do your thing.
Well, I think we're seeing that more now. I think
you know what I'm saying?
That becomes a problem though too then, because of people becoming proud to be fat.
Consequences.
Then you have to face consequences with that. But they also, it's misleading when someone's saying, "Oh, I'm proud to be big." Then you're misleading people who look up to that person.
Yeah, don't lie.
But you said.
I didn't say. But if that's really you, if that's really if that's really genuinely how you feel.
But that's why everybody. That's subjective.
People lying. People don't feel like that. These people, it is subjective. It is very subjective because you really don't feel like that. What you call confidence. Okay, it's funny. It's almost another topic, and I don't want to go too deep into it, but sometimes when people call confidence is doing something.
Yeah.
I'm confident because I'm fat and I'm out here showing everybody I'm fat. Now I'm confident. That's not really confidence. Confidence is when people's in front of you, around you, no matter what, you feel the same way about yourself. That's what confidence is.
Like truly deep and down.
Like that's what you believe in. You believe in what you're doing with your body and your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I can't help it. But the thing is, you complain about people saying something about you, then you're not truly confident.
Yeah.
You should roll off the back and be like, oh, this is
me, though. I can't change it.
But, you know, I kind of agree. It's most of the time, 99.8% of the time, that's the case. But,
so don't stop lying to yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't like the weight, you know what I'm saying, you can lose it. It doesn't have to be overnight. Everybody's process is not your own. It's not yours. Mm-hmm. Do you. Really, really do you. Get you a process. Take your time. Stop eating all that shit.
And and if you do truly like that, just know there's also consequences to living like that.
Listen.
But
if you can't run 5 steps without getting out of breath, you know what I'm saying? Like something wrong. I mean, because you know, the zombie apocalypse comes. What you gonna do?
What the fuck you gonna do?
You seen Walking Dead. Those zombies move. Y'all gonna be the first ones to get up.
Rule number 1 for surviving Zombieland: cardio. When the virus struck, for obvious reasons, the first ones to go were the fatties. Poor fat bastard.
And then they had the cannibals on there. That's a lot of, So who you think I'm going for? That's a lot of meat.
I ain't gonna eat no pig. I ain't become a vegan.
Nah.
Give me some chicken. That's a tangent. But you know, stop lying, man. Like seriously though, like stop all that, you know, all this fat shaming talk. Like ain't nobody shaming you. You know what I'm saying? You ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you go outside and somebody got something to say about you, and you don't like it, leave. A fight or something. Do something, but don't just sit there and you know be mad about it. Remove yourself from the situation. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I suggest you just leave.
Yeah.
Or log off. Yeah. Usually just log off.
Yeah, it really is what
log
it is.
Off of the internet.
Or push the home button on your damn phone. That's what you really need to do.
So it's really not even like walking away from a fight. It's more so like
saving yourself.
Logging off. But, you know, you guys let us know what you think. Is it fat shaming, or is people just ashamed of being fat? You know, just offer some different perspectives in there.
Please. Oh, don't forget, like, subscribe, all of that. Follow us, all of that. Hit us up. All of that.
All that. You feel me?
All of
You feel me? Oh, we about to go straight into record?
Yeah, we can got it. I got this shit.
Okay.
I got you, bro. Yeah. Okay. Hey, never like this one. To me, everybody's a nigga. To me, everybody's a nigga. Everybody a nigga. Your mama, your daddy, they some niggas. Your nappy headed granny, she a nigga. Your auntie, your uncle, they some niggas. Your brothers, your cousins, they some niggas. The muffins you got in the oven is a nigga. Your motherfucking people you loving, they some niggas. The Asians, the whites, they some niggas. The Mexicans, the Italians, they some niggas. The Russians that's fussing, they some niggas. They some niggas. For me, everybody a nigga. Everybody a nigga. To me, everybody a nigga. Everybody's a nigga. To me, everybody's a nigga. Everybody's a nigga.
He a nigga, she a nigga, he a nigga.
What?
He a nigga, they a nigga.
Where?
I a nigga.
Wait.
Him a nigga, she a nigga.
Me.
She a nigga. Fire nigga, see a nigga. Buy a nigga.
Boom.
Everybody's a nigga.
Everybody's a nigga. To us, everybody's a nigga. Everybody's a nigga. To me, shit.
Everybody's a nigga.
Everybody's a nigga. Fuck it though. Everybody's a nigga. Everybody's a nigga. Everybody a nigga. One race. We all niggas. One face. Nigga, get your ass out of place. Pulling out the strap and your ass get erased. Now I'm going super nigga, super gangster, super thuggin'. Don't give a fuck. Heat your ass up like a fucking oven.
Nigga.
Bust you in your stomach, leave your ass motherfucking blood leaking. Niggas speaking on my name, getting their brains blown out. I'm going through your house, niggas rolling through with the what?
Nigga.
Pop, 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 pop.
Nigga.
Pop, 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 pop. Nigga. Might have to do one more. They get it right. That was good enough. I mean, that was a good start. Cause this probably gonna be one of the best songs we do. It's gonna be the funniest. This is gonna be like so funny.
These niggas stunt for the gram, mugging while they taking selfies, pointing they gun at the cam. Oh, them little Ronald McDonald's, got the max but they some clowns. On 3 my nigga get gangster, while I push this red button down.